Hello and welcome to the Criminal Justice Criminology Department update video. Most of you, all of you, should have received an email from Mr. Hammond the other day telling you that this video is coming. I am, for those of you that don't know who I am Dr. John Fisher, and I am the newest faculty member here at the University of Texas Permian Basin, and I am excited to be your guide through this crisis known as the Wuhan coronavirus COVID-19. So this video is going to be distributed to every criminal justice and criminology student throughout the world, or throughout the UTPB universe. I'm here to share with you and our best thoughts, prayers, concerns, thoughts, whatever, from Ms. Mariquin, Mr. Galvan, Lieutenant Leibel, Dr. Kickbush, Mr. Hammond, and myself. We hope that you stay safe. We hope that you stay healthy. If you do feel like you're getting sick, stay home. Stay away from old people. My brother-in-law told me the other day, or yesterday, he said that never mind, I'm not telling you that. So let's get back on the world. What we know right now is that there are going to be no more face-to-face classes at UTPB for the duration of this semester. Decisions have not been made about summer and fall and how that's going to work. What I do know is that registration is supposed to open as advertised, as regular, on April 1st. So don't forget to register for your summer courses or for the fall. We'll all be here. If we're still fighting the coronavirus, we will do it online, and we will complete these programs online. So there is a question about, or a thought, that some of you have never been onto the internet and you don't know how this works. So we'll back up for a second. If you were already in an online class, your class has not been affected. It has not changed. Everything will remain the same. If you are a face-to-face student and you've never been on Canvas and you've never been on the internet, within our online learning system, I'm going to walk you through it. So let's see if I can get it to where I can share my screen to you. Okay, we're going to go right here. Okay, so everybody should be seeing my screen right now as it sits, which is at Google. Okay, so you want to start with clicking in the URL bar right here. And you want to go to myutpb.edu. Okay, and once you go into myutpb.edu, you will see this portal page, and this portal page is what will get you in. Your username, your Falcon ID is listed here. Now, if your name is Jane Doe, your student ID number is 900 1232 344. Your Falcon ID user will be Doe_J 32344. So you can go as the last 5 digits of your student ID. But you click here into the course login. Once you click on the course login, it's going to bring you to the Canvas login screen. You put in your user ID and then your password. And then you click login. What's going to happen once you have clicked login, you are going to see all of the courses that you are enrolled in. Okay, and Mr. Hammond and myself and the other instructors have been working diligently this week to try to make all of these courses within the criminal justice universe look the same. Okay, so I've been working on this class. This is the theories of criminology, theories of criminal behavior class taught by Dr. Kickbush. And all of your courses should look something like this. You're going to have a series of modules. Okay? And each module is going to have information in it. Okay? Underneath each information. For example, starting on March 23rd, Dr. Kickbush has the schedule. And this is the remaining syllabus and the schedule of what we're going to be covering for the rest of the semester, or what he's going to be covering. Okay, so click next, and next is going to be module content. This first week is a flex week. You guys have an exam due on Wednesday. We'll get to the due dates here in a second, but you're going to see a lecture here. You're going to see a video of Dr. Kickbush, and these are the 3 handouts that are available for your review for the test. And then every week, you go into the content. Some of the classes, it's going to be a PowerPoint and a reading assignment. Other classes, it's going to be a voiceover, PowerPoint, and a reading assignment. Some courses, it's going to be a face-to-face lecture, a video lecture. It's not going to be face-to-face, but it'll be a video lecture. The faculty here at UTPB Criminology believe that we're going to have some internet reliability issues, so we're not going to do anything that is synchronous. Everything is going to be asynchronous. You're going to have access to this entire module for the entire week. All of the modules are open now as of March 23rd, and they will close at Sunday at midnight each week, and that's when your assignments are due. Okay, so every week you have something to do. Okay, so this particular week in Dr. Kickbush's class, there's a discussion. This Ask the Prof discussion is going to be available throughout the entire semester. So if you have any questions, you can just go ask the prof. Okay. Mr. Hammond and myself have been placed as designers in every course. If you have a technical issue or a design issue with Canvas, you can send an email to Mr. Hammond or myself, and we will help you resolve that problem. All other course-related questions, you have to ask your professor, whether it's Dr. Kickbush, Lieutenant Leibel, Mr. Galvan, or Ms. Mariquin. You're going to have to ask them. And we will move on from there. So this is an Ask the Prof. You will have a discussion. If you don't have a quiz or a test or a paper to write for that particular week, there's going to be a discussion for you to complete. In order to complete the discussion, right here is if you have any questions about the process, this remainder of this semester, ask it here. You see the reply button. Just click the reply button, and I am going to reply. I'm going to put in here my email address. And I'm also going to put my personal phone number here. And you guys can see that. So if you have questions, you need to get in touch with me, call me. You can email me. I prefer you to email me first. If it's been 2 days and you've not heard from me, try to call me. And if I don't answer the phone, I'm probably fishing somewhere. I'll get to you as quickly as I can. Now, if you wanted to reply to this message, you would hit reply. Boom. You type in your reply, and then you hit post reply. Okay. With the discussions, you're going to have to give and answer the question, answer whatever issue has been presented by your professor, and then respond to at least 2 of your fellow classmates. And then reply to anybody who has responded to you. What we're trying to do here is to simulate the classroom environment, and we want to have the discussions here online. Okay. For those of you who, let me go back into here, go back home, go to student view. Okay. So as a student, this is what you're seeing. We've gone to the schedule. Okay. Then we are going to the content. The lecture is going to be here. The other content and files, PowerPoints, whatever is going to be here. Our assignments. A discussion is going to be here. Now, if you want to go and see what you have not read, you can click here and say, okay, well, you've read everything in this discussion, and then you move forward. Okay, for those of you who are in Dr. Kickbush's class this week, you have an exam. This exam is due on March 29th at 11:59 p.m. It's worth 25 points. It's 25 questions, and you have a 35-minute time limit. Okay, because we need to make sure that you're not cheating. One of the ways to go about doing that is to use a lockdown browser and to have the exam proctored. As a department, we have decided against proctored exams because that is going to use up bandwidth that we don't suspect is going to be available. So when you're ready to take the quiz, make sure that you've read the content, make sure that you have watched the lectures, you've read the PowerPoints, you've done the readings, you've gone over any review things that the professors have provided for you, you take the quiz. Okay, and it says once you've submitted an answer, you will not be able to change it later. You will be, that's the way that I have this test set up, you will not be able to view the previous questions. So as you're going through this, you answer the question, you hit submit, and that question is gone. You cannot change your mind. Okay, so we're going to begin. And then you're going to go through and you're going to take all of the questions. Once you have finished, you're going to submit the quiz. Okay. Once you've submitted the quiz, you're going to get the feedback from your quiz. Okay, and if you notice, I failed this test. Okay, it is going to tell you the correct answer. Oops, I need to stop that. Woohoo! It's going to give you the correct answer. It's going to tell you if you got it right or wrong. You can also go in here into the grades. And it will give you your grades of your scores and grades of discussions, and anything that's graded is going to be here. So I got a 0 out of 25 on this particular test. Okay, so for those of you that are now rewinding to try and get the correct answers, that's not going to work because it's just not gonna. I'm smarter than that. Okay, so here we go. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me. If you don't, or the professor, I prefer that you go to the professor first, and that's going to be my first question. Okay, have you talked to your professor in this course about this? If you say no, I'm going to tell you to go talk to the professor, and Mr. Hammond is going to do the same. Okay, so I am going to stop my sharing, and we're going to come back to me.